One more game, one more ride, one more grind. We welcome you once again for the last time in the Met Park Sports Center in the heart of Pasay City.
You make it sound so ominous. It's the last. It's the last game for today.
Yeah, just for today as we
Yes.
welcome you once again to the National Developmental Sports League Basketball Series. 19 and under division action on our way, featuring Smash Basketball and the San Sebastian Golden Staglets. And this should be a good one. And to begin our game, I shall turn it over to our venue announcer, Ryan Pajaro, for our starting five. '19 and under action on everybody's way. Again, Smash Basketball. Club-based team looking to beat the school-based team, San Sebastian Golden Staglets. As Kyle C. plants his flag for the first 2 points of this game.
Good steal and runaway fast break.
So safe to say, the Staglets will be in for a treat. Esquerra makes it a 4-0 start.
Look at the early defensive pressure by Smash. C is asking for a review on the first foul of the game. He got bumped in the chest, but he was also sticking a bit too close, so it could have gone either way.
So C asking for a review. Our officials will give it to him.
And how many are you allowed per game?
I don't know if this will be considered as
The one.
oh yeah one review. But if it is, then they don't have any more for the rest of the of the
Exactly.
game.
Yeah.
So a bold move.
Yeah, it could be important later on in a close game.
So the foul is transferred from C to Esquerra. So not the outcome they were hoping for.
Yeah.
Enot. Forward pass, on point to Solon. In transition, finally, Baste gets on board.
Quarter two. Similar styles by the two teams. Plus, in terms of size, they're quite evenly matched.
Stolen by Inot. Solon
Oh,
fumbles the shot. Esquera is running. Esquera inside find. Oh my goodness, what
nice
vision.
Dump. Nice dump inside.
Baste.
And off we go to the races again.
They will look to answer back. Solon inside. They have a hard time. Stolen by Esquera. Oh, changing gears. Esquera will
Nice.
finish. Eight to 2. The Staglets having a hard time.
I don't think they're used to having this kind of pressure at the start of a game.
That's gonna surprise them if they don't adjust. We'll take another look. Oh, we won't. 8 to 2.
Gonna be a warning on these two players at center court. Yeah, it's too early for those kinds of theatrics.
So two players showing some love to each other.
And it's a warning for unsportsmanlike behavior. Oh, that's a foul.
So a lot of intensity developing.
And not the player they were watching. But they've got to settle the teams down.
The coach Chelito Caro, head coach of San Sebastian, pleading his case to our officials.
Oh, now he's really upset. Too early in the game. But he's concerned that, his players might get hurt.
And that is, I mean, at the end of the day, that's a valid concern. But again, you don't want to sacrifice your team's first and foremost foul situation, getting a technical foul. And that might, haunt them at the end of the game.
And aside from that, if you get tossed, who's going to coach the team?
Exactly. I don't see his first assistant coach in Coach Eman Calo present.
Well, the guy with the backpack there is Coach Ray Mercader. He's the only Filipino coach who's studied at the International Basketball University in Lithuania.
Okay, so there goes a coach for them.
Yes. I just don't know how familiar he is or how long he's been with the system. Commissioner Joel is now talking to both teams.
I mean, that's a good measure. The commissioner having some words for our young kids. And right now, we shall take a short break. go back to the ball game. A minute and a half passing by. And we're chapter 1, 8-2 again. Smash basketball with a good start. But still we're seeing some exchange between the staff of Coach Chelito Caro and the staff of Coach Richmond Boleche. But still, you gotta commend the players, for applauding, showing some positivity.
Yeah, you gotta keep a firm hand sometimes because, once you allow a little disrespect, it just can keep on escalating.
So hopefully, nothing too serious.
And the refs really have to control the game and command the respect. They cannot be wishy-washy about their calls.
Perhaps that was that was what Coach Chelito Caro was trying to do. Again, that's the responsibility of being a coach of a school-based team. Of course, they are preparing for their mother league, the NCAA Junior, so they don't want any of their players, to get sidelined because of this league or because of their opponents.
Yeah.
And of course, I think the season will be beginning at around September, so that's what? How many months from now? Not that long.
And it's still very early in the game. I don't understand. If it were the fourth quarter, then maybe you can lose your cool because you're tired or frustrated. But it's just the start of the game.
Well, these are what? 18, 17, 19-year-olds?
Yeah.
Eager to play.
Yep.
The one knowing they're going to face an NCAA team, and the one knowing that they're going to face a club-based team.
Which is an unknown quantity.
Exactly. So both teams have that certain pride. But of course, you don't want things to go overboard. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the room. We're going to take the ball on head coach in the corner. We're using the big numbers. Technical foul and smash on head coach. Richmond Boleche.
So both head coaches getting teed up. So Modesto, sportsmanlike foul on him.
So the two fouls on the coaches will nullify each other. The unsportsmanlike foul in play will result in 2 free throws plus possession for the Staglets.
2 freebies for Agoho. First one is good, as their bench gives him an applause.
Because it's an unsportsmanlike foul, I think anybody can shoot the free throws, right?
I think the one who drew that foul, maybe, if I'm not mistaken.
Because he's still on the floor. So finally we resume. 8:34 to go first quarter. Score is 8-4.
Agoho, inside pass. Vicencio getting bothered. One more time. Still no good. Finally, Smash Basketball gaining possession.
Let's just focus on the game.
Estacio against Solon. Slow step.
Nice getaway.
Not that time for Eustaquio. C. Still no good. Basket and one. J.R. Viñas. Big boy moves inside.
That's a foul.
Let's take another look. Again, first two shot of Smash not going in, but J.R. Viñas there to save the day.
Effort.
And that has been the cornerstone of their 25 and under team. Perhaps the same goes with this 19 and under squad. 3-point play completed.
And these guys have played all over, so they do have some experience. Look at the pressure now.
And here comes the Staglets. Agoho intercepted.
Predictable pass.
7-point gap. Smash on the driver's seat. Esquerra drawing the foul.
Already the second foul on San Sebastian. Same as Smash.
Viñas to Esquerra. He goes right. Pull up. Not that time. They get it back. Eustaquio goes left. Scoops it up. Won't work.
Would have been a great play. Uh-oh.
Enot loses it. Eustaquio. Touchdown.
He was already looking away before the ball reached him.
9-point deficit. The Staglets with the possession. Solon in and out. Staglets on a drought. Esquerra. Inside, Viñas. Bodies colliding. Viñas puts one up, no good, gets it back. There's a foul against San Sebastian.
I think San Sebastian is being surprised by the intensity of Smash, so they need some fresh bodies.
Almost like what happened with St. Clair a while ago.
Yes.
Here goes Smash. Esquerra. High pass, Viñas. He has been feeling it.
Draws the double team.
Stolen by De La Cruz. Here
Nice
comes
pass.
Solon. Against C, basket and one. Duke Solon breaking the chains.
It's a good turnaround, good turn of events for San Sebastian. Something to build on. I love how he showed the ball and took it away.
A chance to make it a three-point play, and he does. Duke Solon finishes the job.
All of a sudden, the lead is down to 6.
Kyle C trying to explain to the officials, but that won't change anything.
Well, 2 consecutive blunders by Smash.
De La Cruz sends it out. Labandero. Rather, that's Pacheco. Not that time. But now it's Smash basketball. Esquerra to Eustaquio. Crossover move. Drop to C. Beautiful execution.
Great play, great play. Distracted the defense.
But Smash basketball right now with an 8-point lead.
And San Sebastian will eventually settle down and recover. But for Smash, it's really just maintaining the pressure.
Again, this has been the theme for our past 2 games, including this one. As Solon won't score. He'll get it back. He'll redeem himself.
He really takes off a little too soon.
Eustaquio slicing the defense. Mid-range jumper, Modesto.
Everybody's in a hurry.
Agoho brings it down. Outside pass. Further outside to Solon for a 3. Money!
Finally. He misses layups but hits 3-point shots.
The lead is trimmed down to 3 points. Eustaquio for 3. Answers back with his own triple.
That was big because it expands the lead back to 6.
We're past the 5-minute mark. De La Cruz greatly bothered. Bodies on the floor. C diving for it. So Smash winning that wrestling match. J.R. Viñas getting warned for faking a foul as he'll sit on the bench. Another look on that scramble.
I'm loving the intensity.
This is the perks of watching youth basketball.
Yes. As long as it's channeled properly, it's great for the game.
Right now, Smash Basketball having this possession. They're up by 6 points. Let's see if they can capitalize. Here goes Smash. Esquera. Forward pass. Too strong. That was intended for C.
And the refs correct the call. Will stay with Smash.
Chelito Cairo signaling a play. A defensive play for them.
18 seconds still. 4 minutes plus on the clock.
Inside, Cruz. The big guy. Good reverse.
Patience also.
Great footwork shown by Gerald Cruz. Meanwhile, Baste. That counts. A chance to make it a 3-point play.
And they seem to be counter-punching each other. Still a 6-point lead though.
Another look. High pickup. And then go for the basket.
That's a clothesline. Or a sign of affection. Depends on your point of view.
6-point lead for the boys in white. Eustachio makes it 8 points.
That's confidence for you. Lead is 8.
Solon stops, passes. 2 points again for the Staglets.
Yeah, he's forced some of his shots.
Angojo has been feeling it this game. Gerald Cruz.
3 on 2.
Money! The other Esquera hits.
25-16 now. I don't think this pace really benefits San Sebastian.
Solon.
He's been chucking up bricks.
That is a disadvantage for them as Esquera no good on the spin around jumper.
Oh, dangerous pass.
But that prompts Coach Chelito Caro to insert Kaiser Castillo. Another look on that Rafi Esquera 3-point shot from that right wing. It's a 9-point game. Again, Kaiser Castillo is in the game. Same with Joshua Scott. Solon.
9-point lead. Smash got the jump on San Sebastian early. Now they're forcing a turnover.
What momentum earned here by Smash Basketball.
Oh, yeah. You said it, they've earned it. Relentless pressure.
Even the newcomers know what's up. Talking about Justin Asis and Von Alpuerto. Gerald Cruz, no look pass to Alpuerto.
In a crowd, disappeared in a sea of red shirts.
And he'll be shooting 2 freebies. Another look again, Cruz. Great no-look dish. And Alpuerto faking his opponents out of their shoes. First one is no good for Von Alpuerto. Second one on its way. 0 out of 2. Asis out of nowhere, but just couldn't secure the leather.
Tiniest guy on the floor fighting for the rebound.
Castillo, the spin. What a move, the tornado move coming from Kaiser Castillo. Seven-point game, Asis outside. Castillejo on him. Esquera for 3.
Good boxing out there by San Sebastian.
On the floor was Cruz. Scott inside, drops it. 2 points for Joshua Scott.
Lead is down to 5. A minute and a half.
Forward pass assist that was too strong for Gerald Cruz.
He's been in a rush since he came onto the floor.
Timeout called by Coach Chelito Caro. They're down by 5 points, over a minute remaining in our Chapter 1. We'll be back for more. (25-20). Again, a 5-point advantage. And on our screens, you're seeing Commissioner Sir Joel Ngo, head of our officials as well. Of course, props to our officials, and of course to Sir Joel Ngo for controlling the physicality of this game to make sure it won't go overboard.
Well, he gave them a lecture after they were getting out of control. Only the first quarter still.
A lecture was an understatement.
2-on-1.
That block, courtesy of Gerald Cruz. You gotta love the intensity from these kids.
As asking for screen, not getting it.
Scott getting it. In transition, 2 points for San Sebastian.
Down to 3.
That was Kaiser Castillo scoring 2.
Another bad pass.
The table starting to turn, starting to favor San Sebastian. 2 more points for them.
Down to 1.
Coach Richmond Boleche, far from happy. As we only have a 1-point game, under a minute remaining in Chapter 1. And what a run it was for San Sebastian. Again, the table starting to turn. We'll be back for more. Back to the action here again. Another view of that fast break lane coming from Kaiser Castillo. And of course, that second one, San Sebastian with a table turning run.
Yeah, the timeout was good for a couple of things. Right? It reminds the boys you're losing your lead. And aside from that, it could stop the momentum of San Sebastian, in theory.
Not my laptop, please.
Not my lap.
Possession stays with Smash Basketball. Rafi Esquera will trigger the inbound. Cruz bothered by Scott. Under a minute remaining,
Really
foul called.
Physical game.
Again, this game was so physical in the beginning. A lecture was necessary.
Very loud lecture too.
So Cruz right now shooting freebies to give them a cushion, but he'll miss that first one. Second one coming his way. 1 out of 2 for the big guy.
2-point lead.
Scott is running. Scott. He'll attack. 2 points for Joshua Scott.
The defense is high up, but not under the basket.
All tied up at 26. Eustaquio, nowhere to go. He'll lose it. But there's a foul.
Well, that's the price you pay for playing very physical defense. We are tied, Cholo.
That is high school defense for you. But this time Eustachio will go to the line. A possibility of a lead for Smash Basketball. First one is money for John Rick Eustachio. Second one. He'll go 1 out of 2. 1 point lead for Smash. In transition, Baste reclaims the lead.
Finally.
Oh, what a pass from Esquerra to Alpuerto for 2 points.
Well, it didn't last that long, but they still have the basketball.
And it's just a 1 point lead. Castillo,
Nice little ball fake. Got the defense in the air.
the bang in the bucket for Kaiser Castillo. And a chance to make it a 3-point play again. Turning on the Jets. Giving a squad a lead.
Okay, now the adrenaline sort of settled down a little bit. We can focus on even better basketball in the second quarter.
No more time. Kakananta. Not that time. That's the end of our first quarter, 31-29. San Sebastian securing themselves a 2-point lead at the end of the first period. But still, Smash Basketball proving to be a formidable opponent, giving San Sebastian a run for their money. And we'll see more action after the short break. This is once again the NDSL Basketball Series. Back to the action here. And that guy, Kaiser Castillo, has been phenomenal so far for San Sebastian. But let's see if his teammates can step up as well.
Second quarter underway. They've gotten all the excess energy out of their systems. That's traveling.
Turnover to start this period for San Sebastian. Here comes Smash. The blitz on Kakananta. Able to split the defense. Inside. They almost turn it over. But it won't end up with 2 points. Here's San Sebastian now. Forward pass. Castillo. In a cage. Same ball possession.
13 seconds on the shot clock.
Castillo. Scott provides the pick. Castillo for 3. Money!
Big shot. Don't look now. San Sebastian's Golden Staglets have some momentum going. They're up by 5.
Smash in trouble. Alpuerto.
Good idea to pound it inside because they have the size advantage. And they have the guards who can deliver the ball.
So Alpuerto will be tested at the line again. But this time, can he make a free throw? He went 0 out of 2 on his last outing. So Kyle C back in the game for Smash. On your screens is Coach Richmond Beleche, along with his players from the 25 and under division, serving as his assistant coaches. I believe that's Garcia and Vega donning the assistant coach uniform for now, not the jerseys anymore. Stolen by Smash.
Turnover, 3-on-2 situation.
Oh, they fumbled the chance. Good thing they get it back.
Everybody and his brother jumping for the ball.
4-point lead. Kakananta to Eustachio outside. C provides the pick. It'll be used by Dandoy. Pull up. Off to the left. Forward pass.
Nice tap.
Solon finishes.
See, when he plays straight up simple basketball, Solon is a great scorer.
Duke Solon, phenomenal performance so far. I believe scored the first 4 points of San Sebastian this game. 14 to shoot for San Sebastian. Solon outside. Scott provides the pick. This time, Castillo travels. Smash basketball with an opportunity. C, sidestep. They won't make it 2 points. In transition, Baste one more time.
This is where the Staglets are gold. They're beating Smash in transition, up by 8 now.
Out of bounds. Stays with Smash, but
Their spacing is not so good. That's why one lone player can disrupt the passing of 3 Smash players.
16 to shoot for Smash. San Sebastian with a golden run. Asquiera to the corner. Kakananta. Solon. Good defense from him. C will be going to the line for 2 free throws.
While downstairs,
Kyle C. Not that much of a noise being made here in this game. First one is good though. His team will need his noise. Second one incoming for Kyle C.
calm before the next storm.
2 out of 2 for Kyle C. And he makes it just a 6-point difference.
Under 7 minutes to go, second quarter. No fouls yet by Smash. And they've been playing very tight, aggressive defense.
A 1-2-1 defense for Smash, but that seems ineffective.
Yeah, Smash is not slow getting back on defense. It's just that San Sebastian is so fast.
The Staglets, 2 more points for them.
10-point lead now. Boy, they're really pouncing on the
Smash in trouble.
Yeah.
So one more chance for Smash. Solon will be guarding the inbounder. That's Kakananta. Viñas back in the game.
Well, they need more size to help out in the rebounding department.
Esquiera, high pass, Viñas. Trying to generate some offense. He won't.
All right, but look at the way he had these elbows up.
But first, a timeout called by Coach Chelito Caro. As again, it has been an impressive past couple of minutes for San Sebastian. We'll be back for more.
The Smash team has pointed out that stubbornness was what led them to their last loss, which is why obedience to head coach Richmond Boleche is crucial in this one. And obedience they have shown amidst the commotion earlier, where Commissioner Joel Ngo reprimanded everyone to not incite even a hint of violence, for he is willing to literally stop the games. He warned both teams not to even attempt testing him. On the other hand, the Staglets have chosen to use earlier events to further push them in making sure that this becomes a running game. Captain Balinot said that from there on, they're putting their focus on playing their usual game. Cholo and Bill?
Thank you very much, Beyonce, for that report. And great job, not only for Sir Joel Ngo, but for the head coaches of each teams. For, and of course, for our officials, for reminding the kids, our players, to just play basketball, to say the least.
And bear in mind also a lot of these players are still minors, so they do need guidance. 10-point lead, and now this is one of the strengths now of Smash. They have the bigs who can play offensively in the low post.
That guy is one of them, Kyle C. Also having three-point shooting if needed. Looking to produce more in this game for sure, as he'll go 2 out of 2. Sweet stroke coming from C. It's an 8-point game, and Tazo checks in for the first time.
As we mentioned, both teams with deep benches.
Both teams with a full house just behind them. Over 5 minutes remaining in our second chapter. Solon. Joshua Scott with a pick. The blitz on Duke Solon. Scott attacks. Scott. He'll get fouled.
Inevitably, if you're double teaming, somebody's got to be open. And the ball moves faster than the man. So that's why San Sebastian has been making money off the double team.
And this time, the one trying to make money will be Scott from the free throw line. And he'll miss for the first one. Second one on its way. One out of 2 for Josh Scott.
9-point game, 5:04 to go. Pretty clean second half, not too many fouls.
Viñas to Esquier outside. He has been their primary ball handler the whole game. Stolen though. And here comes the Staglets again. The fake, the shot, won't work.
Wasted opportunity.
Viñas getting a hold of it despite the interception. Foul downstairs called on San Sebastian.
And that puts them in the penalty with 4.5 minutes to play in the quarter.
So here goes Smash. Kakananta. Outside. Esquiera. The pick from Kyle C. Kakananta. Rather, that's Esquiera. Unable to score, but will be shooting free throws again.
Now they're taking advantage of the penalty situation.
First one is money for Rafi Esquiera. Second one on its way.
This is really going to be a test of composure under pressure. And you know, chemistry and experience playing together makes a big difference in this kind of game.
That's a big question mark. Scott hitting the backside of Kyle C.
See, trying to piggyback. That's his fourth foul. And they need him. So we won't see him for a while.
So that's gonna hurt. Coach Richmond Boleche just gambling in the first place.
That will sort of even things out.
So Viñas, the lone big man who can really produce, as Antazo shuts down the noise for a three.
Lead is up to 11, 3.5 minutes to go.
Kakananta gets bothered by Scott.
It's too many defenders.
Another foul this time. That's called on Rafi Esquera.
They may want to put in, I mean, the Smash might want to put in Asis. I was just going to say, and here he is. Because they need somebody to turn up the pace. They've sort of fallen asleep.
Somebody will have to step up. But that guy, Antazo, coming out of nowhere, contributing off the bench.
I think Asis only has one setting, and it's fast forward.
That's a good kind of default setting you want.
Not all the time, but it is effective in stretches.
So that's a foul this time on San Sebastian. Just like that, ball goes back to Smash Basketball.
It is 9.
So there's some substitutions right here. Nine-point game. 11-point game, rather. Asis to Aquino. Drops it to Alpuerto. He'll put one up. 2 points as he bullies his way inside.
That was a good play.
On the other side, intercepted. Another look on that Von Alpuerto hustle bucket.
Great footwork.
Over 2 minutes remaining. Inside. Try to drop it down low.
Yeah, well, Solon passed the ball before the receiver was there.
2 minutes remaining in chapter 2. Here we go, Aquino to Rafael Esquera. Forward pass, Viñas to the left side, Aquino. He traveled.
Oh. Just when they had something good going.
Here goes Solon. Over a minute remaining in this period. Cross-court pass. Baste, one more time, fighting the bottom of the hoop. Asis, last minute drop. Alpuerto once again.
Asis making things happen. And the other members of the team have to keep up with him.
Solon, too low of a pass. It's back to Smash.
Under a minute to go. 9-point game.
Esquera, closely guarded, stolen. Antazo in transition. Too strong for Antazo.
Nobody was contesting the shot.
Inside, fumbled by Esquera. Solon in transition, steps up for a 2-pointer. Won't fall.
Oh, both teams are just throwing away the basketball at this point.
Coach Chelito kind of furious on that last sequence by San Sebastian.
Yes, they're forcing turnovers, then they're throwing the ball away themselves.
Wasting their own efforts as Justin Assis is at the line for 2 freebies. First one is money. Second one on its way. 2 out of 2 for Assis. 21 seconds remaining, shot clock is off. It's a 7-point game. Solon and the middle, Agoho. 10 seconds. Down to 7. The attack, and he'll get fouled.
But still left enough time on the clock for Smash to execute.
First one is no good. Second one on its way for Agoho. It's a 7-point game. Make it a 9-point game. 5 seconds remaining. Down to 2 for 3. That'll end our first half, 49-41. San Sebastian enjoying this 8-point lead. And for Smash Basketball, they're looking forward to our next half for sure. They're looking to make a run of their own and turning the tables back to their favor. As we take a look at our move of the game. This beautiful move. Of course, high pickup. Getting away from the defender, steering away. And of course, the most important thing, 2 points off the window. San Sebastian again with a different kind of momentum moving forward, but will they maintain? That's the question. We'll be back for more action. We return to the action here at the Met Park Sports Center in Pasay City. Our halftime score 49-41. The San Sebastian Golden Staglets enjoying an 8-point lead, but let's see if they can enjoy it further. I'm sure Smash Basketball has bad intentions.
And you know, if you look at the stats, there's only one that really jumps out in favor of San Sebastian. Fast break points 23-10. Everything else is more or less even.
And if you've watched the first half, you won't be surprised by that, of course, statistics. As San Sebastian, I believe, in the middle of the second period, really turned the ball or turned the tables over in their favor. And I'm
Yes.
sure Smash would like that back.
Yeah, it took them a while to get the lead. Smash jumped the gun on them.
But right now, safe to say San Sebastian completely now adjusting to their opponents.
And you know, with the bigs of Smash in foul trouble, tilted the matters into favor of San Sebastian.
Meanwhile, Asis,
He is such a disruptor. Oh,
any coach would love to have that kind of player on their team, but sadly, that'll be in vain as they step out of bounds.
if only he was about 6 inches taller.
So, but right now, good enough to play for Smash Basketball. Castillo fading away.
Restores the 10-point lead now to San Sebastian. San Sebastian has been able to match the intensity, but they're a little bit more organized now than Smash.
Again, San Sebastian completely adapting to their opponents, but that time, that was Cruz finding a crack on San Sebastian.
Yeah, they need more points from the front court.
Outside pass, great passing coming from San Sebastian. Castillo steps out of bounds.
And Sebastian basically just has to maintain what they're doing and hope that they're able to wear down Smash Basketball.
Cruz. Outside to Modesto. Asis goes left. Drops it to Cruz. Gets a hold of it. Shot clock at 10. Asis for 3. Bingo!
That's a big shot, and he has to contribute in terms of scoring, or else he'll just be a lame duck out there.
And who said that Smash was out of the woods? Agoho. Step through move. Won't work.
Shouldn't have forced it against 2 defenders.
It's a 5-point game. 2 minutes passing by. Quarter 3. Eustachio with a hand on his face.
And it's just a 2-point game now.
Smash Basketball coming alive out of nowhere off the halftime break. Solon attacks, draws the foul, stops the fun.
This is ball
Freebies coming up for Duke Solon. First one is good. The ever reliable dynamic scorer of the Staglets. That's one guy Smash will have to stop.
Especially on the fast break.
Rare miss on the freebie for Duke Solon. 3-point game. Eustachio stops and pops. Won't connect. So another call favoring Smash Basketball.
The Staglets seem to be a little flustered at this point. They're making uncharacteristic mistakes.
The first time seeing action is Rosel Santos. The exchange of the tired Duke Solon. Smash. This time, Cruz. No good on the attack. Viñas cleans up Cruz's mess.
That's what we were saying. The size advantage of Smash needs to be a factor.
The Twin Towers of Smash Basketball in full effect. 1-point game. Santos. Back to Castillo for three. Won't work. They get it back. Russell Santos still won't go.
Hurried shot very early in the offense.
And Pacheco will sub in. Lukban checks out. And here goes Smash Basketball, a chance to reclaim what was theirs earlier. Assis.
Turnover.
Coach Richmond Boleche far from happy. Russell Santos directing the offense. Agoho. Castillo looking to provide the pick. Agoho goes right. Foul downstairs from Assis. Twelve to shoot for the Staglets. Castillo changes direction, pulls up.
Oh, too much. And the size of Smash now becoming a factor.
That has been their strength this game. Cruz, no good.
Could have brought it closer to the basket.
Agoho.
Halfway through the third quarter.
Behind the head pass, beautiful finish.
Nice no-look pass. Everybody pointing in different directions. I would not want to be lost in this game.
Of course, Smash would point to their direction. But right now, the Staglets, a chance to make this a two-possession game.
They've recovered from the shock and awe tactics of Smash.
Pacheco was asking for it. Castillo instead gets it. Right hand, won't work. Assis is running.
Oh, who's gonna catch him?
Assis burning some rubber.
Nobody. 1 point game again. Really a lot of pressure being applied by Smash.
Again, that is 19 and under basketball action for you.
And their bench is very active in cheering them on.
Pacheco for three.
They gotta hit that, relieve some of the pressure.
Pacheco is very capable of hitting the threes. It's just not translating.
Yes. Second foul on San Sebastian. Each team now with 2:4:07 remaining. Very loose offensive game.
And we're forgetting about one guy. Kyle C hasn't even entered the game yet. At least for the most part, since he's in foul trouble. Smash with a possession. Modesto sends it inside. Alpuerto, basket and one. Alpuerto just bulldozing his way inside for 2 points. We take another look. We have to commend that pass as well from
Yes.
Modesto.
Very tight. Now it's the bigs doing damage for Smash.
And now we turn it over to Beyonce Puspus for a report.
It is evident on that scoreboard that Smash has returned into the second half with their minds cleared as per Coach Patrick Garcia's instructions. He told them to just go back to basics. He reminded them to not be selfish, give their best, and bring out the best in each other. Trust for each other is essential for Smash in this third quarter. On the other hand, the Staglets defense is not only inadequate but non-permissible for their head coach Caro, whose score in trainings is all about it. He knows that although the Staglets may be younger, only aging 17 to 18 years old, they're still able to give Smash a good fight, catch up, and even win in this game.
Thank you very much, Beyonce. And the Staglets, despite being young, not only giving Smash a fight, but, you know, could possibly defeat them as well.
Well, it's a very, very tight game.
Over 3 minutes remaining. Agoho sidestep.
Wow, heavy traffic there.
And Cruz pulling down that rebound like it was nothing. It's 5-on-4. Esquera drops it. Stolen. In transition, Agoho. He will finish.
Takes the lead back for San Sebastian. I feel like I'm watching a tennis match.
Lead is just exchanging. Esquera against Santos. Eustaquio will fire one. Too strong.
That was uncalled for. They could have worked the ball inside.
In transition, Santos, the spin. Scott, that's good.
There you go. Scott hasn't been getting many touches since the first quarter.
In transition, here they go. Cruz stops, gets it back. One more time. Beautiful footwork.
That's what we're saying. Work the ball into your bigs where you have the advantage.
One-point game again.
And the guards of San Sebastian are really buying time for the likes of Solon, who will be back in the fourth quarter.
And that's one more guy who has been quiet this game. Talking about Giancarlo Inot.
Yes, absolutely. He can score in bunches. And he's a very mature player. So there may be a reason why he's not getting that much playing time.
Of course, the surplus of guards is perhaps one reason. Three-point shot is good.
Wow.
That's Jap Tepan hitting the shot. 4-point game. Alpuerto, no foul call. They fight for it.
They gotta box out the bigs.
Esquera for three. No good. Oh, Kyle C is back in the game. Santos in a cage. Inot attacks, drops it. Scott, no good. He gets it back. Alpuerto taking it away.
Picking his pocket, like a schoolyard bully.
Here goes Esquera. Alpuerto at the middle, goes inside, drops it. C, not that time, gets it back and gets 2 points.
The size difference here is really becoming a major factor.
2-point game, under a minute remaining in our second to the last quarter. Castillo, no foul call, gets it back. Finally gets the whistle.
You can see how tired the San Sebastian players are.
And the only one not sweating is JC Inot. The 2 free throws coming up for Kaiser Castillo. Another sweet shooting forward of this San Sebastian Staglet squad. He'll miss the first one. Another one coming his way. Good for the lefty. 3-point game, but it's still one possession.
It's very close.
Esquera with a crossover. Gets it down court. Outside. Kakananta, the spin.
Dribbled into trouble.
It's the return to shoot freebies. 36 seconds remaining. At the line, it's Kakananta. First one off the back iron. Second one on its way for Jin Kakananta.
What a game.
What a game indeed. Smash basketball. I believe hunting for those school-based teams.
They're trying to prove a point. That there's so much talent out there that's not found in the schools.
Exactly. De La Cruz outside again. Castillo inside, intercepted by Viñas.
Good denial there by Smash.
Esquera drops it. Great find to Kyle C.
Big men are the problem now for the Stags, or the Staglets.
All tied up at 62. 5 seconds remaining. Inside.
Oh!
Beautiful play, just couldn't finish. That does it for our first 3 quarters. All tied up at 62. And we should be in for a treat. So far, both teams really battling it out, resulting in this again. All tied up, deadlock at 62. And we shall be seeing more action in the fourth and final period. We'll be back for more. Deadlock at 62 as we enter the fourth and final period. Last 10 minutes of action. Viñas plants his flag for the first 2 points of our final quarter.
2-point lead for Smash. Well, whoever wins this game will have certainly earned it.
Meanwhile, Inot to Scott for 3.
Oh, short.
Way off.
He hasn't really been getting that many touches, so his shooting's off.
Smash with a lead and a chance to extend it. De La Cruz bothering Esquerra. Esquerra handling it. Shot
Holding
clock
on-
at 12.
Holding on to it a little too long.
Viñas, the big guy, unable to show some range. Aquino gets it back. Esquerra for 3. No good.
Again, they should be pounding it inside.
Foul on Esquerra.
Yes, on the attempted crossover.
So a chance for SK De La Cruz to tie this game up at all 64. And Kyle C now playing carefree. As a while ago he was in foul trouble. Another look on that foul. First one is no good for SK De La Cruz. One more coming his way. Inot, by the way, starting this fourth period. Will he be the one to end it as well? 0 out of 2 for De La Cruz. That's gonna bite him in the back later.
Oh, yeah. Too close for comfort.
Frustration foul, I believe, from De La Cruz.
De La Cruz will sit down. Struggle for momentum here in the fourth quarter.
Kyle C hands it off.
Oh, he should post up.
Esquerra back to C. Almost lost it. He fights for it. Great tap inside. Aquino. 2 points.
Big bucket.
What a play for Smash Basketball. What just happened right there?
Well, all effort, all effort. They work the ball inside inadvertently.
Smash Basketball just smashing that effort button since day one. Not to mention Aquino converts it.
Their players are able to create even in tight spaces. It serves them well in close games like this. 5-point lead.
Little bit of a cushion for Smash. Should San Sebastian be worried? Inot inside find. Another fumble.
They need help off the boards.
Inot has been making great passes. His teammates just couldn't finish.
Yes.
Esquerra. Crossover move. Inside. Stolen by Inot. In transition, JC Inot. He's going to the line for 2 freebies.
Continuation. Good presence of mind to toss up the shot. Might get a three-point play out of it.
So at the line, JC Inot, of course, younger brother of current CSB Blazer, Tony Inot.
Remember that last name. You're going to be hearing it for a long time.
He'll go 1 out of 2. Cuts it to a 4-point gap.
You mentioned palindromes. Tony Inot is a palindrome.
Yesterday's date was a palindrome. Assis.
He's just so quick.
That's the perk if you're small.
I wouldn't know the feeling.
Well, you're tall. Meanwhile, 2 more points for Smash
As
Basketball.
I was saying, they know how to create in tight spaces. 6-point lead.
Let's see what San Sebastian has in mind.
Still a lot of time, 7 minutes plus.
Salon looking to create. Inot for 3.
Oh, he's
Way
off.
short.
He's off today.
Couldn't find his rhythm. Talking about JC Inot. 3 minutes passing by our final chapter. Assis, in and out dribble. Outside again. Kakananta the spin. Almost lost it, continues to do so. Foul against Smash.
Committing the foul, trying to protect the ball.
So Jin Kakananta getting called for that one. And a chance for Inot and company to make something happen. Staglets with great ball movement. Solon inside. Solon forcing the issue. Rizano gets it back. The spin, he gets blocked.
Too many bigs on the part of Smash. They just need to outlast San Sebastian.
Inot still off the mark. Good thing his teammate was there.
Very unusual.
It was Jap Tenan scoring. I'm sorry, Tepan scoring. Kakananta can't escape JC Inot. It'll be Assis instead. In a cage. C for 3. Off. 4-point game. Solon. Quick bring down. Inot to the right side.
Plenty of time on the clock.
Solon, top of the arc. Tepan for 3.
That was way beyond the line.
Uncalled for that time. And now we're seeing Rafael Esquiera, their primary guard, enter the game. Same with John Rick Eustaquio. Esquiera brings it down. Possession stays with Smash. Insert Cruz and perhaps you have the best lineup for Smash Basketball. But we'll see more of them after this timeout called by Coach Richmond Boleche. We'll be back for more. We go back to the action. 4-point game.
Still anybody's ball game at this point. Neither team in the penalty. 5:07 to go.
And there you go again. They insert Gerald Cruz. Take out J.R. Viñas. Talking about Smash Basketball, of course, as we are nearing the 5-minute mark of our final chapter. Aquino from the corner. Won't connect. C trying to get it back. But it goes to Baste.
She has been very active in this game. Just a spate of bad luck in this fourth quarter so far.
Inot sorting his cards. Solon.
Small lineup here for San Sebastian. They're trying to get Inot going, but he hasn't responded yet.
Solon inside. Fading away Stepan. Won't work for San Sebastian. Should they be worrying? Smash right now with a possession. They have a lead. Inside. What a play!
Great pass by C. It is now 6. That's a luxury at this stage of the game.
Again, should San Sebastian now be in panic mode?
They might start to worry unless they hit this.
Solon off the back iron. Cruz grabs the rebound.
The size of Smash is really making it difficult for the Staglets.
That Kyle C. Tony Inot matchup is not fair. Esquera to Cruz, the big guy for a 3.
I think they should have waited longer.
Solon will attack right. The spin. Scoops it up. Won't work.
Yes, he had to squeeze past 2 defenders.
Eustachio against Inot. He gets defended very well.
But they want to review that because Inot's claiming he didn't touch the basketball. He may have a point.
And now we turn it over to Beyonce Puspus for a report.
Chaldo and Bill, you are right. It is anyone's game in this last quarter, seeming to be unpredictable. Words from both coaches reveal that yes, defense still remains and will forever remain the biggest factor in basketball. Smash's coach Vega urged them to just go with the flow when it comes to offense. A score is a blessing, but they have to transition to defense immediately after. Staglets coach Raymond admits that the other team is fast and they have to improve their box out as well as offensive rebounds. They're focusing their defense on Smash's big men. Let's see who clinches this victory. Cholo and Bill.
Thank you very much, Beyonce, for that report. And indeed, Smash Basketball really looking to snatch this one away.
But it's just a 3-point game now. And time is slowly draining away.
C. Step through move.
Oh.
Won't work.
Short.
And it's still with Smash.
They get the ball back.
Esquera to Cruz. The big guy scoring at will.
Cruz and C are really monsters in this game, especially in this fourth quarter.
And not to mention, they still have Viñas on the bench if they need him. And he's looking to sub in as well.
2 minutes plus. 5-point game, still mathematically possible.
Castillo goes left. Has 3 to shoot. Outside, a goal for 3. They needed that one.
They definitely did. Oh,
Forward
no.
pass, C. Smash Basketball on a roll.
Apple picking.
It's a 5-point game.
It's a 7-point game.
7 points is tough.
You'll only get 3 or 4 possessions.
Solon for 3. Still won't hit.
That might be it, partner.
Their primary guy couldn't find the bottom of the net.
So it's a question now of consistency and composure.
Again, Inot has been underwhelming this game.
Yes.
So here goes Smash again. They have a comfortable position. On the verge of getting another upset, this time in the 19 and under division. Eustachio drops it to Cruz. Cruz outside. C steps back for 3.
He wanted to deal the killing blow. But would have been better off taking it inside the paint.
Good thing they have the luxury of taking those gambles. The luxury of having the 7-point lead. As we have over a minute remaining.
And only now is Smash in the penalty.
So Castillo will walk the dog. And the Staglets will take their time. Solon looking to create for sure. Castillo will fire. Still not hitting are the Staglets.
That would have been big.
That's gotta hurt.
That could be it.
Smash basketball. Just an unbelievable performance for them.
Yes, they recovered after blowing a little lead in the first half.
Esquera pulls up. Not that time. They get it back.
Well, that's it.
And you can see the dismay on the face of Coach Chelito Caro.
Well, the Staglets will keep trying, but
Bang!
that's it. That's the kill shot.
And that's the kill shot he was looking for a while ago. Finally gets it.
So this is a 4-possession game.
Foul trouble, no problem, says Kyle C.
That's true. He did pick up his 4th foul early.
And there you have it. Another upset gained by Smash Basketball, this time in a different division. In the 19 and under tournament. Defeating an NCAA team in the San Sebastian Golden Staglets. Smash Basketball continuing to shock the world. Our final score 78-70. What a game it has been. Everybody just stepping up, but of course, what performance it has been for the big guys of Smash Basketball.
That's the story of this game.
Namely Gerald Cruz, J.R. Viñas, Kyle C. Of course, we had some highlights from Rafi Esquera. Same goes with Von Alpuerto. But we'll take another look. We'll take a look at the move of the game. It's this. Justin Asi's fast break again. Burned a lot of rubber on his way to the cup. And again, that's another guy who helped them get this unbelievable W.
He held the team together.
And there you have it. That is our move of the game. Indeed, just a lot of suspects on the side of Smash Basketball. On the other hand, San Sebastian, they missed the services of JC Enot. And of course, other guys as well. That's going to be a lesson for them. But for Smash Basketball, they're going to go home with a smile on their faces. And now we turn it over to our CSR, Beyonce Puspos, for our Best Player of the Game interview.
Thank you, Cholo. I am with Kyle C., who managed to score 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal, which led their team to victory. Congratulations on winning and redeeming yourselves from your past loss. Let me ask you, may nangyaring komosyon kanina na muntik nang magpatigil ng game. Ano mismo yung sinabi sa inyo ng coach nyo para talagang mabalik yung inyong focus sa larong ito at maipanalo? After nung nangyaring komosyon kanina sa game, ano yung mismong salita na sinabi sa inyo ng coach nyo para mabalik yung focus nyo sa game na ito?
Ano yung sabi lang ni coach namin is reset lang, reset. Ulitin lang ulit lahat nangyari. Focus lang, control the game. And ayun, nagawa naman namin yung pag-control ng game. And naka-reset naman kami, naka-focus naman kami. Kaya ayun, nakuha namin yung panalo.
Ikaw naman, matanong kita, meron ka bang mantra, mindset, motto na paulit-ulit mo sa isipan mo kanina para talagang mahabol yung laman at madominante itong larong to?
Ano lang, isipin lang lagi, mas magaling ka sa kanila. Yun lang.
Again, congratulations on your win. I'm with the best player of today's game, Kyle C. Cholo and Bill.
Thank you very much, Beyonce. And that is, again, our best player of the game. Foul trouble, no problem. That is Kyle C. producing and contributing big time for Smash Basketball in that upset win against top NCAA team, the San Sebastian Golden Staglets. And there you have it for our game day. But of course, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We still have another new set of 6 games as the elimination round continues for both 25 and 19 and under divisions. Still here at the Met Park Sports Center, of course, so better check us out if you're not doing anything. So there's your schedule. Of course, you can see more news about the NDSL on our official Facebook page and Instagram pages. So make sure to, again, check us out. Check our social media pages out. And that does it for our games today, for our day today. Of course, thank you very much to everybody who made this possible, to Sir Jason Banks, Sir Joel Ngo, Sir Farley Aguila, to Sir Nori Uy, and of course to the other officials and officers of our NDSL. Once again, this has been Cholo Pangilinan, V. Bill Velasco, and Beyonce Puspus saying goodbye and good afternoon from the Met Park Sports Center in the heart of Pasay City. This is the one and only National Developmental Sports League Basketball Series.